side of the road again, waiting for my best friends to fix this
silly.
And we're in, it's getting harder just to pretend. It doesn't bother me to know that we're not gonna make it up. I swear we stayed at this house before, back sleeping on kitchen floors. It doesn't bother me at all. And the one thing that's killing me, like a sympathy, when we say we wouldn't have it any other way. And don't wait up for me, I'm still miles away. And believe me when I say I may be down and broke, but I'm still okay. And I'll tell you when I can exactly where I am. But until then you should know that I'm still on the road. And you've been telling me that you've been down for weeks, but I'll pick you up instead of all that coffee that you drink. You keep your hair just the same. You know it's better off that way. So I'll get this off my chest. It looks better to the left. Sitting on the side of the road again, waiting for my best friends to fix this
Silly.
van we're in. It's getting harder just to pretend. It doesn't bother me to know that we're not gonna make it up. And don't wait up for me, I'm still miles away. And believe me when I say I may be down and broke, but I'm still okay. And I'll tell you when I can exactly where I am. But until then you should know that I'm still on the road. I'm still on the road. It's still in my bones.
Hello everyone, how are we doing today? It's good to see you guys. Oh, I hear myself, let's not do that. There we go. How does everything sound? I feel like it's been ages since I've streamed here. I've been doing so many streams on Razzy's channel, which has been so much fun, but we're back here now and we're starting a little bit of a challenge that I'm setting myself, making it harder for no real reason. But we'll go into that in a little bit. Let me just say hello to everyone. So lovely to see so many of you already. I see Korak, Super Jake, Shane the Fwog. How are we doing, guys? Froma with the 4-month Memby Flex as well. Thank you so much, Froma. Pug, welcome in. Let me pin the chat rules. Duckman, how are you doing? Risha, it's good to see you. Slothful, how are you doing? I am very excited for the trailer tomorrow. I heard that we were going to be getting some DLC update tomorrow, so I can't wait. We'll ignore that Memby Flex. Heisenberger, how you doing? Slugger, how you doing? Natasha, how you doing? It's good to see you guys. So the plan of action for my streams going forward, we'll see how long this lasts. I'm hoping that it will be fun. I'm going to be carrying on my random shiny alpha hunting off stream, but as far as the streams are concerned, we are going to be focusing on one area at a time in numerical order, trying to get one of every single shiny alpha before we move on to the next area. So as you can see at the moment, out of a possible of 7, we have 2. So we have 5 more to get, and I'm going to use whatever method I'm feeling at the time. I think we're going to start off today. After we do this bench check, we are going to just do some run-throughs and see how it goes. But there are various different methods. And it also just might be a fun way for all of us to kind of see all the different methods that you can do in the areas as well. I think it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be difficult. I think it's going to take a long time, but we'll see how it goes. But how are we all doing? Happy hump day. I hope we're all having a good Wednesday. So glad to be Fwog again. I was wondering if you were Fwog. I was like, there aren't many people that spell frog like that, but it's good to know it is you, Fwog. You're going to play a game on your PC? Sounds good. Love it when you guys do that. You just kind of have me up as some background noise. Sarah with the 26 months. Sarah, I love you. Thank you so much for reaching out today, by the way, and just being amazing as always. Let's get some hype in the chat for 26 months. That is an incredible long time. Fromer, thank you for lurking. Shout out to everyone that's lurking right now. Can I just ask a little favor that you guys double tap and like the stream before you go into your lurks? I would really appreciate that. You usually don't spell it like that, but for your account you chose to. Yeah, I figured maybe if you were like actually writing about frogs, you might put the R there. Ninja Cat, how you doing? Having me up in the background too while you play Sonic Frontiers. Enjoy. And guys, if any of you are playing any games, doing any shiny hunting, let me know. Let's do this check. Actually, no, I'm lying. Before we do this check, I do have some memberships to give out. I do see some grey names in the chat. Some amazing people are currently grey. So let's see if I can't snipe some of you guys. Frog, that's exciting. Who are we going to get? We got Rosemary, Shovels, Blank, Dutch, Lauxie, and Lauxie. Oh my goodness, Sarah. I bet you Sarah's going to get all the snipes now because she's amazing. Sarah, thank you so much for the 20 memberships. You got Finta, you got Shade, you got Lucas, Pikaday, you got Fwog. I told you, the snipes are coming in. You got Pigeon, Experiment, Terramars, Slowpoke, Villy, Rudy, Sylvan, Me Pokemon, Bunny, Scarred Angel, DLC, Ruby, Andreas, Josello, and Mamo12. Hype in the chat. Sarah, thank you so much. You are just beyond incredible. Alex, welcome in. Delphox, how you doing? I have 5 more to gift. Let's see if I can continue the amazing snipes. Thank you so much, Sarah. We got Nathan, we got Mantine Matt, we got Solar Saint, VTF Fan, and Josh. Hype in the chat. All of the hype and love, not towards me and YouTube, towards Sarah. Thank you so much, Sarah, for gifting those memberships. Let's check what we've got going on. Is that... Guys. Shane with the 13 months. Hype in the chat. Tell me that is not alpha-sized. Look at the difference. Sarah, that is not true. Guys, tell me I was not just robbed of an alpha right there. That is insane. That is like the biggest non-alpha Pokemon I've ever seen. I'm just gonna check. It's only level 3. It's not... It's definitely not. That's crazy. It's probably XL. Let me check, actually. I bet you it's XL size. Or maybe not XL, whatever the other one is. It's only a medium? I'm going to have to catch the other one, because I want to know what size this is, if that was a medium. Dice Art drop-off. Let's go. We just got trolled. Well, I just got trolled, but welcome in. It was so fun hanging out in Amber's stream earlier. Clocky with that raid. Rosie, welcome in. Hype in the chat. And if you guys were here before the raid and you don't know Dice Art Universe, they are my wonderful friends Amber and Dorian. Can we get a link drop? You guys should totally go subscribe to them if you haven't yet. Amber, how are you doing? How was like the last 5 minutes of your stream that I wasn't there for? Yeah, Sarah is amazing. Thank you guys for that link drop. Guys, we just got trolled. I want to see. Sarah, thank you for the €5 dono as well. You think it looks bigger because of the contrast of colors between the bug and the background? You could be right. However, I want to see. This has to be like extra small. No, you are so right, Sarah. How were they both the same size? That was huge compared to the other one. Oh my gosh. Well, we got a shiny. Not the alpha that it looked like. Drop a quick save. Yeah, hype in the chat. Thank you so much, Sarah. Delphox, yeah, it's been getting dark here from like 4:30 p.m. onwards. How you doing, Razzie? Good to see you, bestie. No worries, Lauxie. How you doing? You didn't even have to say anything. You could have just played it off, Lauxie. But I hope you're doing well. Last place before the gifts? Let me check, Risha. Gosh, so much happened in the first like 10 minutes of the stream. You just realized that you get AZ's Lucario in the game. It's cool, right? I was doing the decks yesterday. I'm level 48 and you found a shelf of Fletchinder. Let's go. Okay, so for those of you that have just joined us today, is that shiny? I think that's shiny. That's so annoying. Today we start a new kind of series on the channel where we go from one area to the next. That Weedle was shiny too. I'm gonna have to wait for all of these things to reset. We are going one area at a time, numerically. So from 1 to 2 and onwards. We are trying to get one of every single shiny alpha that is available before we move on. We just had the, well, I had the bench running for like the past few hours. Let's go check the Pidgey. I don't think I checked the Pidgey yet. The Mareeps aren't shiny, but I did this earlier. I thought that bench only picked up the one Mareep, but I did this for like an hour or two earlier and I got 2 shiny Mareeps. So I think it might pick up both spawns, which is exciting. That Gengar is great. The love of your life, Gengar. Love that. I do love Gengar. Okay, it's not shiny. The Pichu is not shiny. I have probably just scared that away though. Let's do some run-throughs for a few minutes, maybe half an hour, and then we'll see how we feel. I hope you've been doing well, Lauxie. It's good to see you. Oh, that spawned back really quickly. Nice. Gonna lurk. Good luck with the shiny hunting. Thank you, Rosie. Thank you for lurking. I know how you feel. It's been getting super dark lately because it's getting closer to winter. Prepare for snowflakes. Everyone who's in the northern hemisphere. We don't tend to get that much snow. Especially like the past few years. Look at you. Why can't you be shiny? I think it's time to put Silk Song down and finish your charm. Do it, Fog. Do it. It is so worth it. It's so noticeable. Having the charm versus not having the charm if you want to do shiny hunting in this game. Okay, the Weedle's not back yet. Not ready for snow, right? People at my workplace have all started talking about like Christmas and Christmas plans, and I'm just like, I am not ready. I am beyond unready for it to be that time of year already. Has anyone been participating in the Season 2 ranked battles yet? More Mega Stones are available for getting now. You got the Greninjite again, and you can get the Delphox. Oh, that's cool to know that you could get the Greninjite as well. I did hear that, like, that would still be available. But no, I haven't done that yet. I need to do that, actually. Yeah, to get my... What is it called? Delphoxite. And I really would like to do some, like, targeted shiny hunting for that Fennekin as well, because I want a shiny Alpha Delphox for my team. I love Mega Delphox. I think it's great, and I can't wait to see the shiny Alpha Mega. Actually, we should check the... I always forget to check the pigeon up here. Goop, how you doing? VT fan, how you doing? Yeah, I'm so unready. Like, I am not ready for that phase of this year to begin. Oh, if only you were shiny. If I had to, like, donate £1 every single time I said, oh, if only you were shiny, I think I wouldn't have... I'd probably be in debt. Good morning, VT fan. I do see a bunch of alphas in here. My alpha luck in general in this game is pretty great. I'm always seeing a bunch of alphas. It's just obviously getting them to shine. Loops with the 27 months. Let's get some hype in the chat. How you doing, Loops? Tried trying to unlock the unlockables in Mario Kart Wii. How did that go? What did Sarah say? This is going to be your first Christmas not in retail. God, Sarah. I love that for you. I hope that you're really enjoying things still in your new job. Work is like such a huge part of our lives. To be able to just like do something that you don't hate every single day. The best. The bots are hard. Uh-oh. Just a little regular guy. The first holiday out of retail is freeing. I bet. I bet. God, I can't even imagine how, like, awful it is working retail during the holidays. They pinched me chips, Mum. Yeah, it's called Delphoxite, and Mega Delphox would be amazing. I love Delphox too. It's always been your favorite starter, but I love Greninja and Chestnut just as much. I love them too, and I love their Megas. It's horrible, I bet. Oh, Natasha, I love you. I'm sorry. Sorry. Loops, I'm sorry too. Honestly, like, shout out to people that work retail or any like customer facing jobs. Just in general, but especially around like busy periods like the holidays. My goodness, people suck. What's up here? I haven't been checking up here. I love my new job. Honestly, the fact I'm a freelancer and can take off whenever, I love that. Sir Scott Angel with the 8 months. Sorry, guys. How are you doing? Hype in the chat. Thank you so much. There's a second possible shower for Weedle or Pidgey up there. Always check. Thank you. Oh, it sees me. It sees me. Still need to make a team to battle ranked online. Honestly, I just used the team that got me through the game and it was fine. I don't know if season 2 is going to be harder. I can only assume that it might get harder as the seasons go on. I'm guessing it's probably just like people are going to figure out the meta. They're going to like, it's going to be tougher, right? I think that's probably how it will get harder. Like, we were all kind of new to it to start off with. So we were all kind of on the same page, especially I did it very, very early on. I remember after I already got my Greninjite, that was when people started like thinking about like the meta and like what Pokemon to use to like annihilate everyone. Where's my, oh, it's still there. So I imagine just in like that way, it's going to be tougher. I might go in and help prepare orders at your old job because my work bestie is in charge of them. She's super worried about everything, Sarah. That is so kind of you. They don't deserve it at all, but I know that your best friend, you know, can do with the help and it's about her and not the workplace. But that's so kind of you. That's why I'm working to get an Alpha Magikarp for one of your members. Nice. Yeah, people were saying last time that the Mega... Why am I thinking of every other Pokemon that begins with the letter G and not the one I need? The Mega Gyarados is good. Oh, look! I love that. Just a regular guy. You're definitely right about bringing spawns back to where they came from for overloads, by the way. But like, Clocky, like we were talking about, I'm guessing that doesn't count for Area 22 though, right? We're just talking about like all the other methods. Pokemon with Taunt are good for getting other Pokemon to follow you. That's a good idea. A good shout. I mean, the orders are the only thing you miss, that preparing them. Interesting. But I think it's still forgiving in lower ranks, so I think it's going to be fine, honestly. Just when it gets to battling on the higher ranks, it gets a lot tougher. Right, and I didn't mind doing those battles, but yeah, I don't think I would ever do it to the point where, you know, I was trying to get like the top rank and like have to worry about that stuff. So I'm sure it'll be fine. Yeah, so lucky, right, Natasha? That's like literally going above and beyond when you really don't need to. You're doing good. Let's go, Scarred Angel. I'm glad to hear that. Don't know why your member flex didn't go through. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Streamlabs is just like that sometimes. But it's good to see you. I think I can max out your last Canary Plush. Let's go, Fog. That's a good feeling, getting all of those done. Knowing you're playing at the most optimal level. See, that's just a regular Pichu. Yeah, Area 20 is odd, but I'd bet you more consistently net 6 spawns if you bring them back after you spawn a bunch. Yeah, and see what I do as well, Clocky, which again, I don't know that it's the quickest method, but I have the best results. I just do one at a time. Like, especially if I'm doing the regression thing, like imagine trying to like regress 3 of them or 2 of them or however many back to the center without, and then have them all not see you at the same time so you can save. So I do it one at a time. And I just find that kind of works, but it is cool to know that that method also works. I do still want to try that next time I like have to. I'm fully set up at the moment, but if I get some shinies, I want to try that method next time. Gonna push through these dishes. Good luck, Amber. Dragon, how you doing? Crystal, how you doing? Sometimes I get stuck watching you while drawing. Crystal, I appreciate you having me up in the background while you get all creative with your drawings. Edla, if you're on break right now, thank you for being here while you're on your break. I appreciate that. You guys are amazing because holidays are supposed to be times to see your family and have a special Christmas and stuff. That is one of the great things. Oh, although I can't imagine... Oh, I can imagine working retail in the holidays can be really tough, and I'm really proud of people like you, right? It's not easy, and a lot of people, they're stressed, they're trying to get organized for the holidays. They kind of forget that, you know, the people who are making their life easier, they're human beings, and so they don't treat them like human beings. It's rough. Yeah, go for it. You can apparently overload spawns at the tree near the hotel, but they can never be alpha. Interesting. I'm super duper happy. I just got a pack of the Japanese Inferno X, but I'm too scared to open it. Glaceon, good luck. I found a new way to hunt while also finishing up battles. Between nights, check the center alphas in zone 20. Sit on the bench, check again, do a battle zone. I love that. That is a great way to still be doing some shiny hunting, but also work on your shiny charm. Get those battles done. You don't understand the pain of seeing a Pokeball and being unable to climb a picket fence, do you? Oh gosh, Sunthrower. 1,000 battles for Shine Charm is sucking your soul out, Crystal. You have got this. You have got this. Look at that. 2 alphas. I wonder if I could hear the shiny noise from down there, but we'll still check. Another alpha. My goodness. They do forget that those who are making their lives easier are only human too, right? It's tough. I mean, I deal with, like, I don't work retail, but I do, like, customer-facing stuff, and even that is like, ugh. Sometimes I feel like my job would be a lot easier if I didn't have to deal with customers. You are, Sarah? I bet it's looking amazing. Right? I can't wait for that one. That's probably like the one, you know? I feel like the rest of them will come eventually. Is that... Wait, that's not Shalfa, right? Because that's been there a while. No, I think I'm just getting back-to-back alphas. That's crazy. Razzie, I was like worried in the best way then. I thought that might have been it. Corbai's design is based. You crave another mystery dungeon for the Switch and multiplayer. You feel like during AZ sometimes, that long man? You should do it. That's what I'm saying, 3 in a row. Like, how unfair is that, Razzie? Just teasing. Razzie, you may have missed right at the beginning of the screen as well. I did bench resets, and I turned my camera around, and I swear to you it was a second alpha scatterbug. It looked massive compared to the non-shiny one. It wasn't. It was medium, and then I caught the other one just out of curiosity. It was also medium. Just my eyes playing tricks on me. You love Jacint's design as well. Her song is amazing. Oh, look, this little alpha. So funny. Oh, look, there's a little alpha when it's literally like massive compared to the other one. He's my favorite character because he's so wise, and I love him for being so supportive all the time. He is great. I did like, because I didn't know anything about him before this game came out, and it was fun to kind of be introduced to him. That was a nice little storyline. He's like a granddad you never get to see. Oh, Ninja Cat. You never got to meet your grandparents much? I'm so sorry to hear that. I was sad Razzie never went live yesterday. It's always a sad day when Razzie doesn't go live. It has been amazing though. We've been getting so many more streams from Razzie. We have actually been quite spoiled. I bet it looks amazing. The key at drawing is practice. I hate most of my art or think it's meh, but showing it off to people will boost your confidence. Right? The fact that you think that about your art, Sarah, you are so talented. But I think, as with everything in life, we are always our own worst critic. It's just part being a human being, I think. But yeah, practice is like so important when it comes to art. You didn't know why your name changed? What's your name? What was your name before you were Ed Life? Yeah, so in Razzy's stream, he has this feature, I suppose, that YouTube seemed to be rolling out, where it takes away your like usernames and it gives you your like account name that's attached to the channel. Right, Clocky? Engine, how are you doing? Your favorite Pokemon is Snorlax and Gengar. Two great choices there. My favorite is Mimikyu. It's been so fun playing with so many different Pokemon though in this game. You've noticed that with the names? Yeah, I feel like... I think it did happen to me once, right? Did it happen to me once or twice, I think? It seems to be like something that they were testing a long time ago, and now it seems to be like almost regular on some people's accounts. I don't like it, if I'm being honest. I kind of understand why they did it. But for someone who's like an established streamer like me, as in like I've been streaming for years now and I have a community and I know you all by your usernames, it's really tough. Because I see people sometimes and like you have like rainbow turnips, which are like the longest membership badge that I have, and I'm like, I obviously know who you are because of your badge, but like I don't know who you are right now. This has to be generations old. I'm just surrounded by artists and art styles I strive to get close to on social media, so I sometimes feel like my art is not good enough. I get that. It is so hard, like, just in general on social media to, like, not compare yourself to others. But we're all on our own journey. And we're all different. And especially when it comes to art, like, the more unique your art style can be, the better, because it's art, it's you. Oh, you're Colin! How you doing? See, I have no issues in Zone 1 seeing alphas. I agree, Clocky, I agree. Gosh, they have no problem seeing me apparently either. That was brutal. Even though we don't like sharing art normally with others, maybe aside from my family, showing art to others does give us that confidence. It's true. I think with artwork as well, you get so in the zone and you're so focused that it's tough to like take a step back and look at it kind of subjectively. So you become like so hypercritical of every single thing. So having like someone else with like that outside perspective to look at it and like tell you how great it is, it helps. If I believe correctly, the first message Sarah sent me was a little Jeff drawing she made on a post-it note. It was the cutest thing. Always fun to see her drawings, right? I love it when we're like hanging out in BC and she'll like share her screen as she's drawing, because I love that process. I love watching people draw things, especially like digital art. Like, I'm fascinated by that. Please be shiny. Please be shiny, Peachy. You did that during your work hours? I don't think it is, but let's hold out some hope that that Pichu down there is a Shalfa. I think it would have sparkled by now if it was. It's not. Right? Imagine just being like, oh, I'm bored at work. Let me just draw something super cute. And it's just there. just exists in the universe. You're good. How's hunting? Hunting is going well. I have set myself a very tough challenge. As far as streaming goes, I'm not limiting myself off stream. I just think this is going to be a very fun thing for me to like record and have. I am starting with Zone 1, and we are trying to get all of the shiny alphas available from Zone 1, and then we'll move on to Zone 2. I have done so much shiny hunting off stream that there will be some zones that are already like almost done. Like Zone 3, for example, almost done. So I think it'll be fun because some of them will take a while. I might get some crazy luck and some of them will be quicker. And it's just chill. Like shiny hunting in this game, whether you decide to do it AFK or not, is so chill. We need to test where you hear the shiny noise for that Pichu from that direction. It's true, right? Because we hear it from right outside the lab, right? So I'm assuming pretty far away. This is so strange. I don't think I've seen a solo stream before without your friend. Jessie, welcome in. How you doing? I do stream a lot with my wonderful best friend, Razzie. But nope, just me today. I would totally invite him to all of my streams if time zones were not a thing. Work needs you. Get back to work. Thank you so much for popping in, Colin. We're all on our own personal journeys, and with art, everyone's different with their own styles and art differs for all of us. That's why it's so imaginative and why it's so diverse, right? Diverse. It's not diverse. Well, I guess different opinions. But it's so true. If everyone's art was the same, like, would it be art? It would just be AI and boring. I thought that Pidgey was shiny. It was not. Exactly, Ninja Cat. Thank you, Natasha. Yeah, do like the stream if you haven't yet. My goodness, I see we are almost at 40 likes. You guys are killing it. Thank you so much. I actually really like this run-through method. It's so chill. You knew a guy named Art? I bet he was great. How you doing, Nicholas? I'm so sorry for derailing your stream this morning, but it was so much fun. I don't know if you had a good time, but it was fun watching you. Speaking about art, I love your avatar. It's adorable. Thank you so much, Jessie. Speaking of Sarah's art, actually, the art on my stream starting soon screen is done by the wonderful Sarah. A bunch of my emojis are done by the wonderful Sarah. The avatar in the top right was done by Kisara, who is another great artist. It was a blast, literally. Literally. Lurking sounds good, Lauxie. Good luck. Dragon, how you doing? You think you're being ignored? That's very interesting. It's called streaming and missing messages, but please scroll on. It's no biggie to me. Could you see it? Yeah, let's go to it quickly.
So let's take a walk down the avenue and watch the...
It's so cute. It's like me, everything about me in a picture. I love it. It would literally be like a robot with everything being the same. It'd be really boring, right? That's why AI art, I thought that was shiny, is a little bit scary because it is all very much like the same old same. We don't need that. We have so many talented human beings. How dare you ignore that one guy? You must hate him specifically, right? Keep thinking these Pidgeys are shiny. Great game, Em. I agree. I'm absolutely loving this game. How are you? Good to see you. That's what I believe makes art so special in the first place, and I think that's what some people in the art community have forgotten. Again, though, yeah, I think it is just like the constant comparison to like everyone else. It's kind of taken out some of the creativity. Sarah, you chose me. Well, you choose me. How are you doing, Sarah? So cute, right, Ninja Cat? Like, it's... keep thinking that's shiny. G-Fan, how you doing? You're almost at 900 battles. Oh my gosh, I remember being at that stage. It felt so good to know that I was almost in double digits. Adlin, how you doing? Have I caught any shinies? Today, yeah, we got a regular Scatterbug so far. Oh, and then there was a regular Fletchling as well. Really for this game, I was going to say for this series, but honestly for this game, I am only interested in the shiny alphas. I'm working on a shiny alpha living dex. So the regular shinies are fun, but we are working on getting those shalfas. As you can see on the screen, there are a potential of 7 in this area. We have 2. So we have a way to go. Mcraft, how you doing? Thank you, bestie. When I replayed Pokemon Scarlet on a different account, the first Pichu you can possibly encounter was a shiny. I didn't realize until after you caught it. Oh my gosh, talking of shinies. Razzie, I wanted to tell you something and I forgot. And I don't know if I should say because I don't want to spoil anything in the game. So I won't say it. I'll DM you, Razzie. Because last night I finished all of my missions. All of my missions are done now. So obviously main missions and side missions. How you doing, Mcraft? I hear an alpha up here. Oh, so cool. I can't wait for that to be shiny. Should probably check this guy because, like, I don't know. Cloud Strife, how you doing? You just saw someone catch a shiny alpha Metachan? Nice. Ooh, what did Sarah just send me? Oh, God. That is so good, Sarah. I cannot wait to see that finished. I got my first double shiny yesterday and it was a Fletchling. Nice. It's always cool to see multiple shinies on the screen. I remember the first time I did the staircase reset method in Area 3. It was wild to see that many shinies like in one place. It was cool. Oh. Hold on, let me change my macro profile so I don't do that. You're going to forget whatever you needed to tell you, right? It's not even like something I need to tell you. It was just something really cool from one of the missions. I'm just going to say it because I won't give specifics because Razzie has already completed the game, so he knows. But I was like so excited that one of the trainers has a shiny Pokemon. Because I feel like we always talk about that. Am I going for Weedle? Mad Prophet, how you doing? We are going for one of every single shiny alpha that is available in this area. So the ones on the screen. We have the Scatterbug, we have the Fletchling. So yeah, we need the Weedle, the Pichu. Oh, go away. The Weedle, the Pichu, the Pidgey, the Mareep, and the Bunnelby. I completed all missions and the shiny charm. Let's go, Jessie. It did feel good. It actually, if I'm being honest, when I finished the last mission, I don't know if it's because it was like a bit of a sad one. Again, no spoilers. But I felt like it was bittersweet. I was so happy to get them done, but then I was like, apart from shiny hunting now, I'm like done with this game. Just felt too soon. But I think I've said this to you guys before. I do have like closure issues. Like there are so many like TV shows and stuff that I haven't finished because I don't want it to end. And I think that was that feeling that I was getting when I finished. Remember that time AM Clockwork told me the Alone Raichu you have to fight is shiny? He got you so good. Angelito, how you doing? I catch all of my shinies and in this game shiny alphas in quick balls. I have a quick ball national living dex that I'm working on. I think I need like another 300 and some for that. So still a way to go, but yeah, I'm so happy that quick balls are in this game because my favorite Pokemon game is Pokemon Legends Arceus and we didn't have quick balls and that kind of sucked. So I'm happy that this game is amazing and I'm having so much fun and there's quick balls. My cousin and I are doing a Pokemon battle using Pokemon that have mega evolutions. That sounds fun. The Alone Raichu is rather darker than normal. You thought the same thing? Yeah, and then the shiny is like super dark brown, right? You've never finished Avatar: The Last Airbender. Do you think it's for the same reason? Because you love it so much you don't want it to end? Nick Gamer, how you doing? I think it's cool. Yeah, I wish there was a shiny collector character like the one kid from the anime. That would be so fun. But I saw it and I was like, oh my god, this is so cool. Pizza, how you doing? Welcome in. He would be too busy optimizing shiny hunting methods to interact, right? I decided I would catch all my shinies in heal balls. I love that. And that's kind of cute as well. Just like, I'm gonna catch you and make you feel better. It's cute. You're from South Africa? Amazing. That's so far away. So good to see you. What time is it where you are? If I think that little Pidgey is shiny one more time, I'll do nothing about it, but it's annoying. The other thing is the last Pokemon game that came out was 2 years ago, so beating it in like 60 hours felt too short. I mean, Pokemon games in general for me, they never ever feel too short because I always manage to get so many hours out of them by doing shiny hunting. But it did feel bittersweet to kind of be done with the missions. Like, it would be nice to have some more, I think. But we do, and we'll find out more tomorrow, apparently. We do have the DLC coming in a few months, which is very exciting. Oh, I just realized I'm so mad. Have Nintendo or Game Freak or whatever, not Game Freak, yeah. Have they announced that there is actually going to be a trailer tomorrow and do they have a time? If anyone could let me know, that would be amazing because I have to go into the office tomorrow, which sucks. But if I can like somehow work it out so like my lunch break is when the direct is, 2 p.m. It's kind of late. It's kind of late. I might try and see if I can get a later lunch because it's probably only what, like 15 minutes, if that. So I could do like a 1:30 to a 2:30. An emergency toilet break, imagine. Not a bad shout though. If worse comes to worse, yeah, there might be an emergency toilet break tomorrow afternoon. You already pre-ordered it? Shane, I did too. I pre-ordered that DLC. As if the Reaper's attacking me. I pre-ordered the DLC before I got this game. That's how much I wanted it. And I can't wait now. Oh, I fell off too soon. I wanted to fall off the other side. Are you off, Duckman. Get some good rest. I am hoping to get some good rest tonight. As I said, I'm going into the office tomorrow. So I want to feel well rested because of, like, you know, traveling times and having to be more social. Those days are always way more tiring for me. So yeah, hoping to get an earlier night and some good rest tonight. Cito, how you doing, lovely? It's good to see you. It really did, Crystal. For, like, a cute, fluffy little sheep. Like, I know it had, like, red eyes, but, like, it's still a cute, fluffy sheep. Like, why are you being so aggressive? You want to start YouTube or streaming again? This account is at 16k but inactive. Let's try not to self-promo in other people's streams. I feel like that is, like, a big no-no that I learned pretty early on. But I would suggest, honestly, if you want to start up again, I wouldn't start a new channel. Like, why give up that following? Just become a regular name in the community of whatever it is that you want to stream. And start back up again. And yeah, you might lose subscribers. They might be like, wait, what is this? I don't remember subscribing to a PokeTuber. This is weird. But you won't lose all of them. Nice, Sarah. That's your cat. She's always your baby if she's crazy. It's all right, Jessie. And, like, talking of self-promo as well, like, honestly, like I said, become part of the community, join a bunch of people's Discord servers. I am yet to be in a Discord server that doesn't have some kind of, like, self-promo section. Make the most of it. There have been many times where I've been, like, really, like, bored and I've been in someone's Discord server and, like, scrolled through their self-promo section to see if I could find anything cool. You doing good, Cito? I'm glad to hear that. Do I stream every day? I wish there were extra hours in the day so I could stream every day, but no. Once or twice a month I have to go into the office at work, otherwise I work from home. So I usually stream after I have work. And my evenings have become pretty busy recently as well, though. So realistically, I'm streaming about 4 times a week. This week is different because I won't be streaming tomorrow. But usually I'll stream Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays. That's my current schedule. But this week it will just be Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. Sometimes if I'm feeling good and things aren't too busy at the weekend, I'll squeeze a Saturday stream in too, but I'm not sure if I'll do that this week. I'm hoping as we go into the new year that my schedule will free up a little bit and I'll be able to get back to maybe not as much as I streamed before. Like, I think my longest stream streak was like 14 days at one time, like streaming every day for 14 days, which was kind of crazy. But it would be nice to go back to like 5 streams a week or something like that. Might be nice. One day. 2 alpha Mareep, I know. Like I said, no issue. Actually, no issue getting alphas in this zone. It's literally just getting them to shine. I'm so shocked that I got that scatterbug. I was even more shocked when I turned around today and I thought I had a second one, but I didn't. I just got home. Let me check my Switch. You left it to AFK? That's exciting. Yeah, let us know if you get anything. I think I'm going to do the same tomorrow. It's going to be the longest I've ever AFK'd something because I usually only do it for like maybe 4 or 5 hours overnight. But yeah, I think tomorrow. So my plan is to AFK tonight. And I'm not sure what to do. I've been torn between Dratini, but I now have Chespin set up. I now have the additional chest bin spawns so I can get 3 checks every time. I think I might do that overnight. And then just because there's like more chances of things to shine, I think while I'm at work, I'll do area 20 with the 6 spawns in the middle. So we'll see. I mean, I'm going to be at work. Was that the shiny noise or was that just the sun? I think that was just the sun. There is a chance. Oh, that was shiny. The one time I don't think the Pidgey's shiny or don't check the Pidgey, it's shiny. That's kind of crazy. I don't need you. I don't know why I caught you. I should have just KO'd you. Life and work is busy. Still grateful for 3 or 4 streams every week. I am grateful that I am still able to stream for you guys because I do love streaming. Like, it's not a chore. Like, it's fun. I get to play video games and hang out with a really cool group of people. It's just, things are busy. And like over the past couple of weeks, there have been a couple streams that I've had to cancel. So I do just want to apologize for that as well, guys. And I appreciate you still being here, still showing up. Just the best community. Less than 150. Fuck, this is so exciting. How much more time do you have like available to play? Are you going to be able, do you think, to get the shiny charm today? Hey, Ninja Cat. A shiny is a shiny. Tempest, that is true to a degree. But I have so many Pidgeys. I have so many regular shiny Pidgeys. And I really am like trying to focus on shiny alphas. So it's a little annoying. Can't wait to go home and shiny hunt some more, right, Razzie? You got 850 to go. It's so painful, Razzie. So painful. Is there a Razzie stream today? You'll have to ask Razzie. I'm getting that charm today, whether I'm up until midnight or not. I'm sure, like, you'll do it. 150. You'll do it, right? That's what, like, I don't know. How many battles are you getting a night? Because you could do that in, like, 5 nights, maybe? Not today. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for sure. Cannot wait. I didn't even know, oh, the night changed. I was like, what happened? Let's check up here. Well, the day changed tonight, should I say. You have a typo in the question if Wawa hates himself? And the answer is yes. Oh my goodness, Sarah. Anywhere from 15 to 35. Hopefully you get some good 35 nights. And you will be done in no time. That's very exciting. Me too, Korax. Me too. Are you Ditto? Because you really transformed my life. I guess I should call you an imposter. Council of Gamers, how are you doing? Ditto is number 2 favorite Pokemon for me. Either battle a lot or get through Mabel's research. You can get Shiny Charm in 2 different ways. I think you have to battle a lot regardless, Ninja. I think if you get the battles done first, there are a few of the other missions that you can skip. Like maybe 1 or 2 that you can skip. But the battles are the imperative. Like, you get 2,000 points for that, so they're kind of imperative. But there are some others you can skip. But I think someone worked it out, and you have to do the battles regardless. You did the last reset, getting KO'd in order to get 6 alphas under the Ange. And one of them is shiny! I hate that. Gosh, why? I'm kind of worried that... I think I didn't finish my thought earlier. When I go to work tomorrow, I'm going to be out for like 11 hours. I want to say I'm going to cycle through 10 in 11 hours. Just based off like all of the resets that the AFK resets I've done there. I'm pretty sure I might lose some shelfers, but like, well, you don't know won't hurt you, right? Ninjatle, how you doing? The rest are regular shinies. You got 2 alpha shinies. Let's go. 2's amazing, Sito. One, you're 18 and a half. You're 18 and halfway done with the night. It's a good one. You might even get to 40, Wog. I did a couple 40 nights and that was insane. That felt good. Yeah, I feel that, Nick. Like, one time that happened to me and it was actually a shiny alpha that I needed. But even then, I was like, oh. Like, it's such an effort to set this up and then you get a shiny and then you have to wait and then you have to redo it. And it's like, oh, I love you. But, like, I also want to, like, just come back to my PC and see 6 shelfers there, you know? It was a dupe. That sucks. Spritzy and Scyther. That's insane, Sito. I was so excited to get my Spritzies. I still need a Scyther. Well, multiple. You're an alpha, but I don't think you're shiny. Yeah, and what I don't know, my brain will make up fake scenarios and hurt me anyway, right? Because I know what's going to happen. I'm going to get home and I'm going to rush to my Switch to see what I got while I was at work. And they're going to be dupes. And then my brain's going to be thinking, oh, I wonder what shelfers I had that I, like, lost. You're going to evolve it. Nice, Sito. You caught a shelf of Furfrou last night in a regular Pokeball. I caught a shiny Chikorita in a Master Ball by accident the other day. That was a low. But to be fair, I never use my Master Balls. I still have every single Master Ball I've ever been given in any, like, every single Pokemon game. But yeah, I Master Balled a regular shiny Chikorita. So easily done. I keep telling myself I'm going to do that trick where you give the Pokemon the balls to hold. But I know I'm going to forget about it. Like, I don't want to give them to my shinies. So I know I'm going to forget and end up, like, releasing the Pokemon. So if I ever do a shiny giveaway and one of you guys, like, gets a Pokemon that's, like, holding, like, a heal ball or a love ball or something, you're going to know I messed up. You caught a Binnacle in a Master Ball. If that makes you feel better, that does. That actually does make me feel better. It's not just me. You're about to sell every ball except your timer balls. They don't let you, Clocky. Like, I want to do the same. I'm not fussed about the special, like the other special ones. But they don't let you. I think it might just be the ones that I got from, like, the pre-order promo, but it's annoying. So I think there's at least, like, 6, something around there that I'm going to have to give to Pokemon, because, yeah, it would save so many issues just being like this, and the only ball I have is, or are the quick balls. Oh, you saw it after saving? See, the annoying thing about this game is that you can't reset after you've like caught a Pokemon because it auto saves. Because there have been times when I've done that in other games. Like I did that a bunch in Scarlet Violet where I threw the wrong ball. But it was fine because I'd set myself into the groove of like saving before I caught a shiny. So it was always saved at that state. And then if I threw the wrong ball, I would just close my game, catch it again, and then manually save after I caught it in the right ball. But can't be doing that anymore. What trick? Shane, so you just give the Pokeballs to just any Pokemon in your boxes. You just have them hold it. It just keeps it out of your like satchel. So you don't have to like, because every time you restart your game, it defaults back to, well, for me, it defaults to my Master Balls, which is a bit annoying. Because I had 2 of them, and now I only have 1 of them. Is that true? Let's try not to post spoilers, though. I wish there was an option to turn off autosave. Me too. I don't know if that would ever be something that they might implement in the future. Because that would be amazing. I would love for them to be like, look, you guys, you've played the game, just ignoring obviously how a bunch of us have been playing it, but you've played the game how we want you to play it. It's saved when we want it to save. You've enjoyed the storyline. Now we have the DLC. Here you go. You can disable the autosave and you can save whenever you want. That's my dream. Oliver, you got your first shiny. What was it? Your biggest peeve in this game is when you first boot up, it automatically goes back to Pokemon. Exactly, Crystal. Because there are so many times and it's so easy to just be like that. All you have to do is hold the triggers and let them go to throw the Pokeball. So it's like, ugh, so easy to accidentally catch your Pokemon in the wrong ball. Wonder what happens if you do a Professor Oak challenge in PLZA and you show Mabel your decks. Wonder what high of a number dex entries will she react to? Nice. Great dream, right? I'm sure it is just a dream and it will never happen. But I would love that. I do have to admit though, when I first heard about the no autosave, about the mandatory autosave, maybe a couple of days before the game came out. It was one of the things from like the leaks that I did hear about. And like, I have to eat humble pie a little bit because I was like, this is gonna ruin shiny hunting. Like, there's gonna be no way that we can shiny hunt in this game if we can't autosave, because it is just, if we can't disable autosave, because it's just been like, honestly, one of the first things I do when I have played other Pokemon games is turn off autosave. So I was like, I don't see how it's gonna work. This sucks. Like, I was bummed out. But it's not been that bad. Like, not everything autosaves. There are certain things that you have to do to trigger it. And clearly, I've had no issue shiny hunting. Don't think you're shiny. Genuinely, the only time I use autosave during these games is during the story before your charm. That's fair. We both have icons of our trainers from Sword Shield. That's really cool. Look at that. I love that. Gosh, I swear, time goes so fast. How have I been streaming for over an hour? This game just does things to time. I could be wrong. I think the Professor Oak challenge is getting one of every shiny before you move on. I don't know. I've never done it. I get confused. There are lots of different like things like that. I basically told Carly shiny hunting is dead. They removed autosaving. Cancel your pre-order. I mean, yeah, it wasn't quite like that, but yeah, it was like, it was Razzie who told me, and I was like, I just don't see, I think my actual words were like, I just don't see any longevity in the game then, if like we're forced to autosave. Because I was thinking, like, it was going to autosave at, like, certain random intervals, like, I don't know, maybe every 10 minutes or something. So you just couldn't set anything up. Because no matter what you did at some point in the process, it was going to autosave and, like, stop you from respawning things. And if anything, this game has been the easiest game for, like, respawning things in and out. And, like, saving at certain points. That is what most of the shiny hunting methods actually evolve in this game. So it's almost like the autosave is just an afterthought. It doesn't matter. Yeah, that was it, right? Every Pokemon you can catch shiny before you get to the next gym. I don't know how it would work. I guess it would be a shiny from each, like, a shiny of every Pokemon per wild zone until you can move on. That might be fun. That might be fun. Autosave would have KO'd shiny hunting if they didn't implement the other pieces they did. It's almost like they knew what they were doing, right? I'm kind of like hoping that they know the community now. Like, I'm hoping they kind of knew that we might try and do what we're doing and they just won't patch it out. But, like, I don't know. Ambipom, what have you missed? Not much. We've got a few regular shinies, but none of the shiny alphas that we're looking for yet. Oh, that's the shiny Professor Oak challenge? So there's just a regular Professor Oak challenge too? Interesting, okay. It's cold, I make tea. Go make yourself some tea, Natasha. I don't know if this is fun to watch, but like this is chill, just running back and forth here. Luna, thank you so much for popping in. How you doing? I hope they don't patch it out. That would totally suck, because it's not like they didn't ruin shiny hunting in some past games, you know? Like, yeah. They very easily could. I feel like if they do, it's going to be when they release the DLC. So at least we have a little bit of time if they do patch it out. But I just think, like, I've been talking about this a lot with various people recently. Like, it's what's making the game, like, fun for me. It's like trying to figure out all of these methods and like how we can like increase spawns and stuff like that, and like optimize shiny hunting and shiny alpha hunting. I don't know, I just feel like without these methods, what would we have? We would have what I'm doing right now. And that would be the only way to shiny hunt. And like, it's fun. Like, I'm having fun doing this because most of my shiny hunting for the past like week or so has been like kind of AFK macro-y. So it's nice to be able to go back to this. But how fun is this going to be if this is the only way to shiny hunt, you know? So I'm hoping. And this could just be the optimist that's hiding deep, deep down somewhere within me. Coming out, but I'm hoping they don't. This is a single person game. There is no competitive shiny hunting. Like, we're not breaking any rules when it comes to that. Just let us have some fun. Like, I love this game. Using these methods makes me love it even more. Like, let us have them, please, if you're listening. How you doing, Brian? Anime King, how are you? Did you know you can mix and match clothes colors? I don't know if I've tried that feature out yet. It is fun to watch. I love a good running around back and forth. It's nice and relaxing to do. I know what you mean. I really like the bench method and the soft reset method as well on the roof, right? I love that, like, we have created methods as a community, you know, like people have done the hard work and now we all get to reap the benefits of it, you know. To have all of that just kind of wiped away Especially because we know what it's like to have those methods exist. The game is going to feel so empty. I think anyway. Unless, you know, they do it, like I say, when they release the DLC, so there's all the hype and all the newness of the DLC. Can a shiny Haunter live? Yeah, I know what you mean. I know that running back and forth is already normal for us because we do it all the time. I want to be hopeful that they won't get rid of all these cool shiny methods, right? It's really not hurting anyone. It's just fun. Like, the real, like, dreamer inside me wants to think that they did it on purpose because they wanted us to figure it out. Like, I know that's not true, but I just think if it ever came out that that was the case, that would be the coolest thing I have ever heard. Her message was already a typo, but you read it worse somehow? You made me sound even worse? Can a shiny hunter life? Oh! My bad, my bad. Love you guys. I was bummed out when the overalls had set colors until I realized that wasn't the case. After buying multiple sets, I was so happy to get overalls with yellow. That's fun. See, I was lucky. Crystal, I really didn't have to mess around too much. Like, this is kind of my signature look in every game. And the fact that they just had it and it was like in one of the first shops, I was kind of set. Like, I have been messing around and wearing different outfits now, but honestly, I kind of dress in video games how I dress in real life, and like, it's mostly black. So usually there's a black option in everything, so I'm usually pretty good. Pretty sorted when it comes to video games. But one of the things I was like probably irrationally excited about for this game was the hair customization, because if you guys know, in real life, I do have the blonde streak in my hair. So the fact that like I'm able to have that blonde streak, like, excited me like beyond anything else. I don't really know anywhere else you get Weedle, Pichu, and Mareep in their base forms. You can definitely get a bunch of Weedles just randomly around the place. I don't know if I've ever seen them as alphas though. But you can definitely get a bunch of Weedles just on like random trees outside of zones. Pichu, yeah, I think that's the only Pichu. And Mareep, yeah, I think those are the only two spawns. So there are some tough ones. There are some rarer ones in Zone 1. So I do think we're going to be at this zone for a while. I want to have a little look, actually, as this is like the intro, I guess, to this series. So Zone 2, what are we talking about? Zone 2 is going to be rough, actually, because the only one I have is the Kakuna. I need all of the others. It's kind of crazy. Again, though, I am going to be doing just like any random shiny hunting methods off stream, so we might get them at some point, and while I'm running around, you know. Zone 3 is looking pretty good. Zone 3, I just need the Esper. Actually, no, it's not. I feel like I have so many Shalfers from Zone 3, but I only have 3 out of the 6. Still need Pancham, Esper, and Pikachu. That's wild. Doc Phil, how you doing? It's so good to see you. Frog Lover, welcome in. I like Weedle too. I think it's a good shiny as well. Baha's here too. How you doing, Baha? You like voicing James from Team Rocket? Like being, haha, you're working so hard to find all these shiny methods only for us to take it all away. That's what it feels like. What about Zone 4? How's Zone 4 looking? I haven't had much luck with Zone 4. Yeah, the only Shalfer I have in Zone 4 is Spinder. But, is it Spinder? Is that what it's called? I don't think that's what it's called. Whatever the spider is. But we're going to have to get the Pat Rat from 2 before we can move on. So we should have that one done. But it's still a bunch I need there. I have been doing some off-stream Hone Edge hunts though. So hopefully, Fingers crossed. Replo raid, welcome in, Replo. How you doing? Do all of the guaranteed shinies first. Do all of the guaranteed shinies first. What do you mean, Buzzco? Welcome back, Alex. Do I use modded controllers? I have a macro controller. I'm not using it at the moment, but yeah, I use the turbo and macro functions sometimes while I'm shiny hunting. Lord Zillow coming in on that raid too. How are we doing, guys? Replay, what were you streaming? What were you up to? Welcome in. Ralph fighting a respiratory infection. Baha, please feel better. Your zone 3 is almost done. Razzie, you were killing it yesterday. It's so cool. 5, gosh. Well, the Pidgey will be done. The Bunny will be done. I already have the Shalfa, Weeping Bellsprout. So still a bunch there. How are we doing for 6? I wish I knew this map better already. 6, I have 1. 6, which is just the Flaffy. But again, we should have the Binnacle and the Magikarp. So we'll start to fill up the later zones as we do the earlier zones, which is good. 7, I have the Ordino and the Kakuna and the Shuppet. So that's not too bad. I'm hoping maybe at some point I'll get another Flabébé from 3 and I can evolve it. What else do we have? Just rotating some Roblox stuff. Nice. Hope you had fun. Abra gonna be rough, I know, right? I should have looked at this before I'm just kidding. But yeah, some of them are gonna be real tough. 8, we need those crocodiles. The Gibble. Razzie, the Gibble. For bonus points, hopefully we get like any of the static shelfers. I already have a lot of them, but I don't have the Camerupt. So that'll be one that will be good to go for here. Yeah, 8's gonna be wild. I don't really go to 8 much, so there's a lot there. There's a lot there that we still need. 9, I have the Carbink. Again, hopefully we get the Esper from 3. I have the Fletchinder. Oh god, that Kadabra is gonna be rough too. And I need the other 2 as well. 10. I hope you get 100 more lives before Esper. Oh my gosh, love each other, please. I need my friends to love each other. But thank you so much for the €2 dono. Heck the Gibble, I'm going for 225 Shalfers. I'm still like, we got this. I reckon it will happen randomly for us, Razzie. We could do this. We can complete this dex. Tynamo's gonna be rough. I have Arbok, which is amazing. Slowpoke, I kind of feel like I'm gonna do off stream anyway. Watchog, that's a pretty easy one to do resets on. The Star, again, we might get that at another time. We'll see. What have we got for 11? Oh gosh, the Gyarados. Hopefully we get like 2 Magikarps and we'll be good. I already have the Furfrou. This one's going to be rough. I could get the Stunfisk from Area 20. I probably will get that before we get to Area 11. If I'm being honest, the Inkay is going to be rough. Razzie, have you ever seen an Alpha Inkay? Because I don't think I've ever seen an Alpha Inkay in this entire game. So that scares me a little bit. Maybe in the sewers. Maybe I'll get that in the sewers. We'll see. What about 12? 12, I did a lot of bench resets on 12, so I'm kind of set. Like we made a good start. We have the Delibird, we have the Snow Run, we have the Snova, and we have the Go-Go. I also have the Static Alpha there. I have the Abomasnow. So, oh god, that Icicle is going to be tough. But I think we might be all right there. I'm feeling good about 12. Where's 13? 13, I need some work. I need that Trevenant. I know it's not on the list, but I'm hoping we get it while we do this. Only in the sewers. Okay, interesting. Hopefully I just get it before we get to that point. Fingers crossed. The Butterfly. Yeah, I need all of these apart from the Heracross and the Pinsir. Be a rough one. It's going to be a rough one. And 14 is going to be terrible because I have none of these. I never go to zone 14. It's one of the roughest ones to do like AFK hunting. So yeah, wish me luck if and when we get to 14. Where is 15? Up here. 15, I've done a whole load. So 15, we're actually looking pretty great. Especially this morning, actually, I got this Scolipede. So that one's done, Shuppet's done, Pumpkaboo is done, Larvitar is done, the Beedrill is done, so it's the Whirlipede and the Haunter that are going to get us for 15, so we'll see. There are other ways to shiny hunt for those, so I may already have them at that point. Brandon, how you doing? I've only seen in the sewers, I'm sure we'll figure something out. Yeah, we might have to do like resets or something. Thank you, Ninja Cat. I'm looking forward to it. It's early days and I'm already 74 deep, so hopefully we'll do good. Thank you, Ninja Cat. Absentee Child, how you doing? Did I do that or was it a commission? So if you're talking about the one top right, that was my wonderful friend Kisara. I commissioned that from her. Very cute. In fact, was that? No, that was a Patreon one. So I'm part of her Patreon. And I think that was like my monthly gift that month, I believe. I don't think that was a commission. 16, we have the Phalanx, we have the Flaffy, we have the Static there too. I have the Starmie. So we're not looking too bad. That Froakie's gonna be rough. The Froakie's gonna be tough, but we'll see. Med, how you doing? K-Man, how you doing? The current hunt is zone 1. I'm currently just having a little look at all the zones and how well we're doing so far. But yeah, currently we're doing zone 1. Where was I? Was I here? I was. So 17. I'm doing pretty well. The Lampin and the Klefki and the Chespin are going to be rough. But we have all the other ones. 18, I've done a bunch of resets, but we still need some. The Fennekin is going to be rough. Alteria, Neuven, I'm hoping I can get those from Area 20 in the meantime. And yeah, we got the Bagon and the Swablu and the Noibat. Tough, but maybe in the sewers, we'll see. Yeah, Razzie knows what he's talking about. Not just the sewers, but we were talking about if we've seen alphas before. 19. Almost there, guys. Eevee's gonna be rough. I'm not gonna lie. We might be at 19 for a while. Oof. Forgot that was actually listed as one of the Pokemon. Oh no, Crystal. You're having a brain fart moment. Dishes are done. GG's for getting that done, Amber. You're going to 16 for the Froakie. There's actually a really fun, like, reset method there, Airfwog. The Fennekin and the Froakie are going to be tough, right? Fiorina, how you doing? So I have the Ordino, the Furfro, the Kangaskhan. It's going to be the Eevee, the Drampa, and those two, the Cleffa and the Clefairy. Hopefully I get a Clefable under Area 20. And then 20, obviously, guys, this is going to be the last one we get to. Whether we complete Area 20 or not, I do not know. Obviously, we have all those starters. That's going to be insane. But we do have a good start. I have all of the other Shalfers apart from the starters. So we've already knocked all of those off. So it would just be the Chikorita, the Totodile, the Tepig, the Squirtle, the Bulbasaur, and the Charmander. But that's going to be a tough one. But luckily, it's the last one, you know? But let's get back to doing this. We still have a little while left of stream, so maybe we can get something to tick off of this area. At the moment, we have 2 out of the 7. We have the Scatterbug and the Fletchling. You get it for Christmas, Fiorina. I am having so much fun with this game. It's one of my all-time favorite games now. I love it. It'd be fun to see on the map if you have gotten the shiny version. That would be cool, right? If it was like similar to the Pokédex. Frankie's going to be the only one that keeps you engaged resetting. I love that. Natasha, thank you. How are we doing? 66 likes, you guys. Thank you so much for all those likes. If you haven't yet, do double tap. It just helps YouTube know that you guys like the stream. Oh no, Slugger. Shiny Gardevoir can be good or bad if it's an alpha or not. If it's not an alpha, attack right away. Yeah, those non-shiny Gardevoirs, they will disappear in a second if you're not careful. I don't mind that at this point, honestly. I've had quite a few of them now. And I do just scare them away. Because I have the regular shiny and I have the shiny alpha. So I'm kind of at the point now where if I get a duplicate shiny, unless it's one that's kind of cool that I might want a different nature for, I'm just KOing them. Because I really am just interested in shiny alphas at the moment. Fred, yes, I do have the shiny charm for this game. Would you like better PLA or PLZA? You prefer PLA? Honestly, it's pretty close. Like, I have always said since playing PLA that PLA is my favorite Pokemon game. I still want to say that it is my favorite Pokemon game, but the fact that this is like so close, almost on the same level, and we're only a couple of weeks in, we don't have the DLC yet. I'm pretty sure that technically this is my new favorite Pokemon game, but nothing can take away from how great PLA is. Luna, it's so fun. I am loving it. I hope you can get it. When she's just trying to see if I updated the command. I mean, it's so true though. Shiny Fennekin is really tough because it can see you before you jump up sometimes and runs before you can attack. It can be pretty rough. Even me just like trying to set up for the soft resets for the non-shinies, like dealing with non-shinies was scary enough. But there are ways. What I think I would do is, if I was doing that method of kind of just like running back and forth to see if it shines crystal, I would kind of guesstimate at what point the Fennekin spawns in, because it's likely that it's going to be far enough away that it's not going to see you. I would drop a save there every time and then run up to check if it's shiny. If it's shiny and you accidentally spook it, then you just close your game. And then you know you have to be super stealthy when you go back because the shiny will still be there because you saved while it was spawned in. That is how I would do it. It would suck if I got a regular shiny Fennekin and it poofed away because it would just be cool to have it. But luckily, like, my main target is the shiny alpha. And those things won't run away. So that's good. Cookie, are you seeing this? Never owned a Switch 2. Is this fun? Speedster? I love it. So I got the Switch 2 as it, like, when it came out. This is the first game that I have played other than Mario Kart World. This is the first like game that I've really played just on the Switch 2. I was playing a lot of like Pokemon games that I'd already played on the Switch 1. On the Switch 2, the difference between those was astounding. Like, just the speed of doing things, like loading screens and stuff, is so much better on the Switch 2 for like all of your older games. But this game on the Switch 2 has been just seamless. And the game itself is so fun. I'm pretty sure I can guarantee if I'd have played this on the Switch 1, I wouldn't have like been annoyed at that fact. I think if I went back now to play this on the Switch 1 after playing it on the Switch 2, I would notice the difference and it would kind of ruin the game a bit for me. But the Switch 2 is fun. I feel like I've already got my money's worth out of it for just the sheer amount of hours I've used it. But it is expensive. And honestly, I think if you have the Switch 1 and it still works, you're absolutely fine. And then when you get to the point where you can get a Switch 2, you're going to notice like how amazing the difference is. You've had the game autosave right after you manually saved, so I'm scared to try. The autosave will usually just go off if you fast travel and if you catch a Pokemon. Those are the 2 points where the autosave will go off. Unless you're still working through the main storyline, I don't know if it would autosave at points there. Probably like I'd imagine cutscenes and stuff might autosave, but post-game, I've only noticed it autosaving if I fast travel or if I catch a Pokemon. Do you think Pokemon should have voice acting? Fiorina, I think it would be awesome to have, like, this game would have been so cool with voice acting. Am I missing it? No. Not really. Tell me about it. Where's the Switch 2 Lite? I don't think... I mean, they're still selling Switch Lites. I don't think there will be a Switch 2 Lite. No Eevee, catch the Pikachu. No, thank you. Why don't you just hang out and watch and maybe ask what I'm doing before you ask me to catch Pokemon that I don't need? It's usually a good way to introduce yourself to new people. If Pokemon had voice acting, it wouldn't work because of your trainer's name. That is true. But I feel like there are lots of games that have voice acting where you have to pick a name. Maybe I'm wrong. Right, Fiorina. Yeah, that would be a great way around it. Just to refer to you by friend or traveler or trainer. Jacob, how you doing? It's still time of your lunch. You'll stay till it ends. I appreciate that. I hope you're doing well. Fallout has it. There we go. I think they could definitely make it work. I have never been like, I hate this Pokemon game because it needs voice acting and it's just ruined without it. Like, I feel like Scarlet Violet would have been great with voice acting. It would have made what I thought was actually a pretty engaging storyline even more engaging. Similar with this game as well. But, like, I'm fine. Like, I still think it's a great game without it. This guy, right? Just make it super broad and general. Galaxy, how you doing? Samina, how you doing? It's good to have you guys here hanging out with me. You lurking? You playing some ZA? Sounds good for. Good luck. There's games where they have voice acting and they just don't record your name. For example, in Gensing Impact, they record the first of the line and then cut out the player's name part of the line. Yeah, I feel like there are a bunch of ways around it. You just came from a Spanish test before lunch, practiced your bass for band class. It's been a busy day. It sounds like it. I hope the test went well, Jacob. Doing great. You got a doggy on your lap. Just the best. Glad you're doing great. Why does it keep doing that? You're all right. Glad to hear it, Galaxy. Unless they do set names for voice acting. I don't think they would do set names, right, for Pokemon, because I feel like they know people will want, like, their OTs when they catch Pokemon. So I don't think they do that. At least I'd hope that they wouldn't do that. But I don't even think it needs to be that deep. Like, honestly, like we were saying, like, just call you trainer. Like, that's so generic. And that's, like, what you are. You are a Pokemon trainer. $20 will be hell. Are you talking about my search? Yeah, it's gonna be gonna be a rough one, but I have been experimenting with like the starters in that area, and that is something that I do want to do more off stream. So there's a chance we might get 1 or 2 of them done by the time we get there. We'll see. I am predicting it's gonna take a very long time. I was thinking if I wanted to be super optimistic, and again, like, this is super optimistic, I would love to be halfway, or at least onto Zone 10 before the DLC comes out. But we will see, because that is only a few months away. So who knows? But that's kind of like my little like plan I'm kind of aiming towards. I gotta go. Thank you for letting me hang out for a little bit and hurry up to hit the 7K so I can finally let go of this art. Oh my goodness, Luna. I had no idea you were working on some 7K art as well. That is incredible. Thank you so much. And we are so close, guys. Look at that. We are double digits now. Just 92 subscribers away from 7K in our big 7K party. And for those of you that don't know, it has become a bit of a tradition now. Every time we reach a new milestone, so like another 1,000 subscribers, I always, like, from the start, I've done super long like party streams, and for the past, like, I want to say like 4 maybe. Luna in the chat has done like an incredible piece of artwork for me that's kind of like themed around me, my channel, my friends, the fact that I've hit the milestone, and we have that up all stream. So I cannot wait to see what Luna has been working on. Hear me out. Set your name, but they call you a nickname like an X and Y. That would be great. That would totally work. Like, have a list of like 6 nicknames that we can pick from. So if you catch your Pokemon, you still have your OT, and the voice acting would work. What's your favorite Pokemon that's based on a holiday or season? Yours is Shaman for spring. That's a good one. Gosh, that's a good question as well. Like, I don't think anyone has ever asked me that question before. Does Mimikyu count for Halloween? Because I might cheat and say Mimikyu for Halloween. But other than that, I mean, Delibed's kind of cool for like Christmas. It gives like delivering Christmas gifts vibes. I don't know that that would ever be like considered a favorite Pokemon of mine. Probably one of the ghost types for Halloween, if I'm being honest. Look at this. All the alphas, none of the shalfas. Your nickname in XY is Lil C. I didn't choose a custom one because your save is so old. If it's a ghost type, all ghost types count as right? So I do feel like that's kind of cheating, but like, ghost types are my favorite. It's hard to like steer away from that. Can I ask for some help with presenting again? I got another one coming up soon. It's for Spanish. What's the question? Shine. Something be shiny and alpha. Is it cheating or is it using your brain? That's the question. I'm with you. My favorite type is Ghost, but your all-time favorite is Gengar. I love that. Yeah, Ghost is my favorite. I do love Gengar, but yeah, Mimikyu tops it. It's also Ghost Fairy, which is great because I also really love like Fairy type as well. It's just the perfect little guy for me, Mimikyu. But yeah, there are so many Ghost types that I love. The Gengar line, Bayonet, Shuppet. Galarian Corsair is one I always forget about, but it's one of my all-time favorite Ghost types. Delmise I love. God, there are just so many. I ranked all the types. I was hesitant to put Ghost in S tier because some Ghost types are overrated. I get that. My favorite Ghost type is Gengar, Mimikyu, and finally Bayonet. So excited for ZA. I'm getting a shell for Shuppet. That's so exciting. I have mine, Fiorina, and I was very excited about it. A Delibird cannot have the naughty nature. Interesting. Thank goodness I wasn't going for a naughty living dex. Because naughty is my favorite nature, guys. Whenever anyone asks for a nature guess, I always say naughty. The little C is game choice. They suggest, I believe. You believe Shauna suggests it? Interesting. The most I could think of is Ellie or Chris or Pearlsy. Yours too, Brandon. I don't know. I feel like Galarian Corsair I always forget about, but it might be my favorite Galarian form. I think. I love that it's Galarian too, because, like, you know, obviously I'm British, so it's kind of cool. Why does it keep doing that? I don't have a macro on. I think I'm just being overzealous. Just being a little overzealous with the Joy-Con. Joystick. I don't know. Come on, guys. Need you to just wake up and be Shalfers. You've got to go. See you, Jacob. Did I miss your question? Oh, you have to present about a famous person who's Hispanic or has Hispanic roots. What I would do, if I know you have to go but quickly, I would Google notable Hispanic people and pick, I'm sure there are so many of them, there will be one that you know and already love. And I think if you love that character, that person, it's going to be so easy to do a presentation on them. That'd be my first tip. But see you later. See you next stream. Emil with the 10 gifted membership. Stop. How you doing, Emil? Who are you gonna get? You got Busy, Hermdog, Green Luna, Viper, Haru, Magical Weeb, Kimberly Manning, Marican Crossing, Sniper, and Makimbo. I think that was 10. Hype in the chat. How you doing, Emil? Always just the best to see you. I missed a comment. What did Fiorina say? Let's get some hype and love in the chat, please, guys. Emil, appreciate you. You want to get a Shell for Eevee since Sylveon is your all-time favorite. I'm getting Sylveon Funko, and your mum said, why is it so girly? I just said, it's not. I'm a boy, but you do get misgendered, but you don't know. I do not think that Pokemon should ever be considered one type of gender specific over another. I think that's silly. They're wonderful, like, magical animals. Creatures, monsters, whatever you want to call them, and any single person should be able to enjoy any single Pokemon that they want. That is my opinion. And that goes for everything, not just Pokemon. And also, let me show you this, because I think you'll like this. Because let's show Sylveon some love, because anyone can love Sylveon. This is my Sylveon. And do you know who was the most, like, jealous and excited about my shell for Sylveon? My best friend, Razzie. And he is male. So never feel ashamed about that. So cute, right? No, you and Dorian have one. Yeah, but Dorian got his so much cooler. Why does Metagross not have a gender? Some Pokemon don't. Big ribbon dog, right? So cute. How am I doing today, Sniper? I am doing well. How are you doing? You were just gifted by the incredible Emil. You can have whatever mon you want, regardless of gender or whatever. Exactly, Crystal. You get misgendered because your profile picture is a girl. Honestly, I'm sure that I have unintentionally misgendered a bunch of people that have kind of come through the community. It is tough, but all you have to do is let us know what your pronouns are, and once you keep coming back, we'll get to know you, and we'll know your pronouns. Same with just like names in general as well, really. I'm doing good now. Woke up from my nap, made some spaghetti. Now I'm shiny hunting. Work was just hell today. You're ready to relax. Emil, I am so sorry to hear that. Work was kind of rough for me today too, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm tired. Like, I need an early night tonight because tomorrow's gonna be a long day. I need an early night and I need it to be the weekend already. That's what I need. Eevee's your favorite Pokemon because it shows that you have so many choices in life. That's a great way to look at it. I love that. Assuming that someone will know your pronouns is kind of rude anyway. It's just hard, like, because all we have is a username and a profile picture to go by, like, as a streamer. I'm sure if we had, like, more information, or, like, we knew you guys in person, or it was a face-to-face conversation, it would be different. But yeah, it's tough. Risha, thank you for lurking. Yeah, you gonna share this spaghetti, Emil? I think I see more alpha scatterbugs than anything else. For you, it's the co-workers. They're on brainless mode today. See, I'm kind of lucky I get to work from home, so I don't have to, well, apart from tomorrow, I don't have to deal with that side of things too much. I can imagine that it's just exhausting. You missed my one chat, but when I said I get misgendered, I meant by streamers as your profile. Yeah, I did read that. I just didn't read it like verbatim, word for word, but I did read it and respond to it. And that's why I was saying it's tough as a streamer to know. Have I done the side missions? I have, but I only just finished them yesterday. I got my shiny charm on, like, I can't remember if it was day 2 or day 3 of release. And I kind of put off a lot of the side missions, but I've been kind of slowly working on them in the evening if I wanted to kind of change it up from shiny hunting. And yesterday I officially did like my last 10 missions. So we are all done, all ready for the DLC. You've done so many battles, all of your mons have reached level 100. That's the stage that I was at too. I'm actually at that stage now which I'm happy about, because I'm assuming like the DLC mons are going to be significantly higher leveled than the ones in the game, the base game. But yeah, I'm at the point now where like they're getting there. Like my Ordino is 100, and this is like my second lot. I got like my non-shinies as I played through the game to level 100, and now my shiny alphas are getting up there too. Miko, how you doing? Found a shell for Gorgeist and Trevenant. Oh my gosh, Emil, I am so jealous of that. Trevenant. Look at that. 2 alpha Weedles this check. Oh my goodness, we are at 6,910 subs. Just 90 away, guys. It would be awesome if we could get to 7A. 7A? At least I didn't say 6-7. It would be awesome if we could get to 7K. by the end of this month. I don't know. We'll see. A little bit of a December. Oh, but I don't know, guys. That's kind of crazy, actually, because I just realized we have our 3-year member anniversary. I need to think of a badge. Oh my gosh, there's so much. Life is crazy. We have our 3-year member anniversary at the end of December. So maybe we'll do 7K at the beginning, 3 years at the end. December's going to be a crazy month. A crazy, crazy month. Yeah, it's a shiny alpha, Fiorina. It's a shiny alpha Sylveon. I was very, very excited to get that. Yeah, thank you to all the new subs. It's very exciting to see lots of new people coming in now with this new game that's come out, and we have so much more of this to look forward to. In a few months, we have the DLC. I'm going to be bringing Animal Crossing New Horizons back to the channel in January, guys. I can't wait for that. And then the game that I think I am most looking forward to out of every game that ever existed, Pokopia is going to be coming out at some point next year. Like, there's so much to look forward to. I can't wait. Can't wait to share all of that with all of you guys. Emil with another 10 memberships, guys. We need more hype and more love in the chat for Emil. Thank you so much. You got Oscar, DC, Shelly, Gumdrop Gumi. What a great name. I love that. Nora, Alan, Ethan, Orange Bro, Flareon, Picanep Gamer, and Nan the Noob. Another great name. Hype in the chat. Thank you so much, Emil. I am so glad that work is done for you. I hope you can just have the most relaxing night shiny hunting now. Fiorina, that's fine. There is no obligation. We try not to ask for memberships because it does cost someone money, in this case, the fabulous Emil. But yeah, just stick around. We have like one of the most generous communities ever. And you never know. I wish there was a way that we could choose, but we can't. So hopefully you get sniped one day. I liked Zygarde when I was little, but now I absolutely love 10% Zygarde after having Dobermans. I love that. It is great, right? Natasha getting tatted wifey. Hype in the chat. Thank you so much for gifting that membership, Natasha. Haven't played Pokemon for over a decade. PLZ brought you back, LK. I love that. And I hope you don't regret it. I hope you've been enjoying it because I have been loving this game. Absolutely loving this game. Thank you for the hype, guys. Emil, thank you. Natasha, thank you. Your favorite ghost types are Mimikyu, Hisuian, Zora, Zoroark, Frostlass, Pumpkaboo, and Gengar. Some great choices there. Pumpkaboo. I forgot to mention Pumpkaboo when I was listing my favorite ghost types. I'm a big Pumpkaboo fan. So, like, I feel like talking about this Pokemon makes me want to look at the ones that I have already. Let's look at my Pumpkaboo. Because I love it and it's huge. It's so great. You can join me for a little while. You're a bit slow. You're a little bit slow, but it's fine. You've got the spirit. I don't think you saw my own chat, but I did ask what part of Britain you're in. If you are in Britain, one of my friends is in a place close to London, but you forget I am. I'm from England. I don't go into too many specifics about where I am, but it is the south of England. How many times have you heard fireworks tonight? Galaxy, I have been hearing fireworks since Saturday night. Like every night there are some that go off. So jelly, it's so great. Oh, it's gone now, but I love it. Happy bonfire night, thank you so much. How are you doing? Sergio, how are you doing? You think your friend is West? Nice. It is the 5th of November tonight. If you are from the UK, it is bonfire night. I love when it gets to this time of year. I feel like bonfire night always falls on like the time of the year that is my favorite time of year. I know it's always the same day. I'm not being silly. I know it always falls on the same day every year, but like it's always when like the weather, the atmosphere, everything starts to get like exactly how I like it. So it's fun. We're already here. Like for us in the UK, it's Halloween, bonfire night, and then it's Christmas. So the next big celebration here will be Christmas, which is kind of crazy. You hate loud noises. I was walking home and some fireworks went off. It caught you off guard. You got anxious. I'm so sorry to hear that. Glad you got home safe. She's a bit older. She's in college. So I barely talk to her because time zones. I'm American. Well, in America, I'm actually Australian. Love that. That's cool. I feel that though. My best friend is American and I'm over here. We make it work, but yeah, the 5-hour difference, it can be rough sometimes. Just chilling with the kids, waiting for fireworks to stop so they can sleep. Oh my gosh, I didn't even think about that. The whole like getting children to sleep thing with all that excitement going on. Just gonna check this isn't shiny because I feel like I haven't checked in a while. I only remember time zones because of you every time I asked. What a coincidence. Carly is also Australian. Fiorina, I'm sure you don't agree with this because I know a few Australian people and none of them have said this, but so many non-Australians have said that my accent sounds Australian. Hype 10 gifted. Replo, how you doing? So, funny little coincidence. No Fear, how you doing, No Fear? 14 months. Let's get some hype in the chat. I don't know why my membership, oh, it is working. Half of it's working. The other half isn't. Let me make sure I didn't turn it off. I don't think I did. Where are my alerts? Yeah, the alerts are there. I don't understand why they're not going off, but appreciate, you know, Fear. Hype in the chat. Carly is a shiny hunter with the most chill vibes. You're amazing. I hope you're doing well. I got that when I had my accent. They called me British. No idea why, but now I've lost my accent like 3 years ago. Still a tiny bit there, but mostly gone. Interesting. How long have you lived in America? I've seen Carly wrestle with crocs and ride a kangaroo. Trust. You are such a liar. But I do have to admit, though, you guys aren't just pulling that out of thin air. Sometimes I catch myself with a little bit of a, like, Australian twang. But I've said this before, like, I grew up watching a lot of Australian TV. Don't ask me why. It was just really popular in, like, the late 90s in the UK to watch or to be shown a lot of Australian, like, media. So maybe that's where I got some of my twang from. Who knows? Then why isn't my pants on fire? They probably are. You wouldn't tell us. You've had all your dogs from birth. They're very special to you. Miles is actually a service dog. And your mum. Emotional support for my mum. Autism support for you. I love that. Service dogs are incredible. Like, oh my gosh. They don't get enough, like, appreciation. Dogs are great. About 9.5 years ago. No, I didn't make that right. So like 5 or 6 years. I'm going to remove your age, Fiorina, just for your safety, but that's a long time. So you lost your accent, what, after like a couple of years? I honestly feel like even if I like move to the US tomorrow, I'm so like old now that I would never lose my accent. Emil with another 5. You got Theo, Rinny, Lexilin Star, Trailer Thrift, and Pokemando. Hype in the chat. Thank you so much, Emil. Your generosity just, it knows no limit. You're incredible. How you doing, Razzie? How's work going? It's alright. Yeah, we'll just remove it. Sorry, Ninjato. You want to hear Razzie have a British accent? Galaxy, you've never heard Razzie's British accent. Sometimes I feel like he speaks with more of a British accent than American. TV Demon, how you doing? You pace back and forth while daydreaming, thinking he'll grab my hand and walk with you. Crystal, that's so cute. And I know it's like, it's not cute because it's like, it's a service dog, it's doing its job. I think that's something people need to remember as well. Do not pet service dogs. They're doing their job. But like, it's just like, it's so special. You'll be back in like 5 minutes. Sounds good, Fiorina. Any shinies yet? TV Demon, we've had some regular shinies. We've had a Scatterbug, a Fletchling, a couple of Weedles, I think. That's it. We are going for shiny alphas though, and we haven't had any shiny alphas. But who knows? We're gonna go for a little bit longer. But this is chill. Like, I could do this. I just think I need to be realistic about how long it's gonna take. And there are some things, like I am tempted to kind of scatter in, like, I want to do some Fennekin resets. Just like the random spawns like that, like Fennekin, Dratini. We might do some streams for that scattered in. If I end up, you know, like pulling my hair out, that I'm just doing this for like every single stream. But I think this is chill. I think this is chill. I think I'm in for... like, it's gonna be long. But I do like using some other methods as well. So like the bench resets. There's a method at the lab, the other side of here, that resets the Pichu and Maritz. So that is something else. And I don't know how I feel yet, what I'll do. I might just do it so I run that like off stream, and then we check at the beginning of stream, and then we do the runarounds. Or we might mix it up. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We're kind of figuring it out as we go. Trying to have the most fun and be the most efficient. That's because Razzie is East Coast. As close to the UK as you can get. That is very true. There isn't much land between us, but there is a lot of ocean. How am I enjoying... oh, you're talking to Fiorina? Crystal, Ollie, how you doing? I'm gonna head out, have a good rest of stream. K-Man, appreciate you. Thank you for the good luck. Thank you for being here. We're probably gonna go for like another 20 minutes. We'll do 2.5 hours today. If you ignore him for too long, he'll start huffing and talking to us. Dogs have like the best personalities. So do cats. Like, I love my cats, but I also love dogs. I grew up with dogs and cats. I just have cats now because I feel like it is a big responsibility just having the cats, and the dog's kind of like one step up from that. But I love dogs. TV Demon, I know. We were saying earlier about how it's literally been since like Saturday that there have been like fireworks every night. A longer Carly stream? Yeah, just a little half hour longer. We'll go a little longer today. I'm very tired, but I'm having a lot of fun hanging out with you guys. I missed you guys. It's been a few days. When was the last time I streamed here? Maybe Friday? So we'll do a longer one. Isn't Jersey in a place named New England? I don't know. New Jersey is a state in America. I don't know if there's like a Jersey in New England. I'm not sure. So why I'm saying that to you, Baha? Like, you don't know that New Jersey is a state in America? I'm gonna be completely honest with you, Baha. I didn't read the username before I read the comment, and I assumed that you were a new person that might not be American. Yeah, New Jersey is not New England. 2 different states. You've been with your fiance for almost 6 months, so I really miss Miles and your parents. Oh, Crystal. Congrats on the fiance, though. I know how it feels that it can get rough sometimes. It's always good to have that emotional support. This is true. That's your cat, Tinky. Oh my gosh, I love that name. Tinky is so cute. I call my cat Binky, but his name's Binks. I hear an alpha. Oh, it's you! Why are you following me, weirdo? New England is an estate. It's in Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Massachusetts, Connecticut, and Rhode Island. New England is an estate. New England is Maine. Oh, I didn't know that. I feel like you told me that before, though. But I forgot. It's like a cluster of states. I get you. I get you. I did not know that. No, that's not what I meant to say. What was I supposed to say? I always thought New England was a state before knowing any American. Like, I feel like I know, or I have known a lot of like American stuff for a long time, but the States is always one where I'm like, nah. Let's not spam the chat and let's not be weird, please, guys. I forgot to tell you something really exciting. What's the exciting news? I need that Weedle to be shiny. Gonna get more crazy when I go home after my visit is over. You're pregnant? Oh my goodness, congratulations, Crystal. I wish you the smoothest pregnancy ever and just the best life as a parent. How's it going, Carly? Not bad in terms of like, I don't want to like throw my game out of the window. Like, I'm still actually enjoying just doing the run-throughs more than I thought that I would, but we haven't got any like shiny alpha luck yet. Very early days though. It's gonna pop out like you. I mean, it probably will be a mini you, but I'm sure that will be a lot of fun. Job, how you doing? Welcome. Other than the free Mareep, your first shiny without shiny charm was Weedle. Love that. How you doing, Pot King? Exactly, Ninja Cat. Same sentiment here. I hope it all goes well, and I'm sure you'll be great. Your class just got the cutest guy ever. He's tall, tan, handsome, muscular, the most gorgeous green eyes. Sounds like a lie, but it's not. His hair is also such a cute brown blonde curls. Oh my goodness, Fiorina. Sounds like something out of like an American high school rom-com. New England is a region, whereas the original, where the original 13 colonies were, that's about the extent of your East Coast knowledge. Imagine having a mum and a grandma who love Pokemon and anime, right? Oh my god, stop. Like, I really want my nephews and my nieces to, like, be into Pokemon so I can, like, maybe have some, like, cool points. That I have so many shiny Pokemon and, like, this fun, like, community here. I've tried, but honestly, I feel like I just need to spend some time with my nephews in this game, and this might be the one. This might be the one that, like, sells them on it. This is such a fun game. Carly's like the Carly of Pokemon. How are you doing, Korux? Apparently I'm the only person who got shiny Pichu from this area. I know a bunch of people that have shiny Pichu. I have got the shiny Pichu a bunch, but I'm going for the shiny alpha. But how you doing, Toasted Chili? My parents are confused by the obsession, but I've learned not to question it, right? And honestly, at the end of the day, if I had children and their obsession was Pokemon, when there are so many other, like, scary, horrible things they could be getting into in the world, I would be happy. Like, so happy. Season 1 of Pokemon is the way to go. I want to watch more of Pokemon anime. You're hunting for Turtwig and Platinum today. Oh my gosh, good luck. Pokemon scalpers are destroying this game for children. I don't think they're destroying this game. I definitely think they are destroying TCG. Which to me is like, I'm into TCG, but that's like completely separate from the games themselves. I still think that's like great. But yeah, the scalpers are just, I mean, they've ruined TCG for me because I haven't opened a pack of cards in a very long time. They know I've invested too much in plushies to turn back at this point. I love that. I've got that. I've been sharing your TCG pocket cards with your nephew. I love that. I tried, like, I gave my nephew a bunch of my, what's the technical word for extra cards that you don't need? There's a word for it, but it's escaped my mind. One of you guys will tell me. And I gave him like a few good ones, like some really cool looking like holos and like full arts and stuff. Bulk, that's it. Thank you, Razzie. And he thought they were cool, but you know when you can just kind of tell it's not that interested. But like I want to get him into a game. Like all I did was like I played a little bit of Animal Crossing New Horizons around him, and he watched some of my streams. And he wanted Animal Crossing New Horizons. And I feel like this is so much more exciting than that. So he just needs to see this. And we may have ourselves a new Pokemon fan in the family, which would be very exciting. I can't with how many Alpha Weedles we're seeing. GameStop had to start putting the cards behind the counter. I don't blame them. I got very annoyed, like, because I used to buy cards online all the time from like the Pokemon Center, which then obviously became impossible with all the bots and stuff. So then I would go to like other like more independent sellers online. They were all out of stock. So the last time I actively tried to get Pokemon cards was when I was just out and I passed a store that I knew had Pokemon cards. So I stopped and I went to check. They were upcharging. This is like a store like that has a lot of branches around the UK. They were upcharging the Pokemon cards because they knew they could. And that was just kind of the last straw. I was like, it's not even the scalpers now. It's like the big brands that are doing it. Like, I'm over it. So It sucks because I love TCG, but I'm just over it until hopefully it balances itself out. I'm mad because this all happened around about the time that my most anticipated set came out, which was Destined Rivals. I really wanted to try and complete that set, but what can you do? Sometimes you just have to take the L. I was not going to spend like any more money. Like TCG in itself is kind of expensive anyway when you consider what it is. So I wasn't about to spend more than I would have had to spend like a few months ago, you know, for the same product. I hope so, Natasha. I would love it. It's so weird and kind of silly to feel slight movements when I'm relaxing. It must be an incredible feeling. I have a lot of nieces and nephews. Well, I have 2 nieces and 4 nephews. But I've always been like very involved with like my sisters during like the pregnancies and stuff. So it's kind of cool. It's like such an amazing thing to bring life into the world. Me too, Crystal. Like, I got into TCG maybe only like a year or 2, maybe a couple of years ago now. I don't know. But I hadn't been into it for that long. And in the time that I was into it and I was able to buy cards regularly, I did pretty well. I got some great hits. Haldean Fates was like so good to me. I can't complain too much. It's just a shame that the hobby has kind of had to stop now. Gaming King, how you doing? Major, how you doing? A late stream? We're going a little bit later. We have like 10 minutes left of stream. And then we will be done. No Shalfa luck yet. Do you know what I might do? This might be a fun thing to do, actually. I just thought of this. I mean, it's nothing like groundbreaking, but how we might end the stream. So we start the stream with like an AFK check. So something I'll run AFK for a few hours before stream. And then we will end the stream doing our rounds. So 1 check of every single zone. I think we might do that. So we just did 1, let's go to 2, and then that will be it for the stream today, guys. Your friend got an expensive set for free from his school, but he never actually collects, so he gave it to you for your birthday. Nice. No idea why my 1 chat got deleted. I don't mind if I break the rules. You don't think you did? You're good, Fiorina. Let's just not go into like too much detail about like other people and their like looks and stuff. It can make people feel a little uncomfortable. What color hair would Shiny Carly have? I like to think I'd be like the opposite, right? So my blonde bit would be on the other side, or is that boring? Maybe that's terribly boring. Because yeah, I'm thinking like it'll switch it up a little bit, right? We'll get some new scenery because we're gonna spend like the bulk of the stream in the same area. So we'll get in some different scenery, see the rest of the game, and you never know, we might get lucky. I have got some amazing shiny alpha luck doing these checks in the past. Carly's shiny, switch the brown and the blonde. That's what I'm saying. Like, that might be boring, but I feel like that could be cool. Oh. I feel like that shiny might have been there for a while. I don't think that's new. I'm gonna leave that one. I'm sorry if that's triggering to anyone, but I'm gonna leave that one. I don't think it's new. I remember it being there last night. Actually, maybe it's not. I thought I KO'd all the shiny. I mean, caught all the shinies. I feel like I'm gonna trigger a load of people by like KOing my shinies, but honestly, that is where I'm at in this game. I have like so many boxes of shinies. Shelf hunting or just alpha? Shelfa, yeah. I want those shiny alphas, Pikmin. What we're doing is we're doing one zone at a time, but I'm ending the streams by just doing a run through of all the zones. So we did a couple of hours just focusing on zone 1. Now we're going to see if there are any shinies lurking around anywhere else. Being a Pokemon nerd is life. It's the world. I mean, kids these days are exposed to a lot of scary things. Nice when you show your nephews the best of Pokemon and Sonic. Yeah, I just think, like, there's... Oh, look at that. There's so much scary stuff in the world, and Pokemon is so lighthearted. It's not a bad thing to be into. You're subbed so many people that you're getting random... You're subbed to so many people you're getting random memberships every day? That sounds like a good problem to have, Slugger. Sounds to me like you're part of a huge community. And it's full of generous people who keep gifting you. I always forget to do this, and I should do it because it gives us an extra check of the Whirlipede. Pro tip from the bestie. Currently saving up to get a controller with turbo. So when I set it up, I can bench reset until 6 shine. Love that. Do you get random memberships by being subbed? I thought it was only for in-stream. No, it's not even for being subbed, Fiorina. I have known people come into my chat and be like, I was just gifted a membership. I'm not even subbed. Like, I don't even know who you are. I don't know how it works. There is absolutely no way to pick. And there seems to be like no rhyme and reason to who gets picked, because you'll have people who are in the chat constantly and they don't get picked. And then you'll have people, like I said, that aren't even subscribed and they get picked. Oh, I always go up the wrong ladder. My older nephew is into Pokemon a bit. He likes the cards, and both him and the younger one really likes Sonic the Hedgehog. Love that. That's so nice to have those like similarities with like the next generation of your family. My favorite Pokemon card would probably be one of my 3 Bubble Mews. I still say 3. Technically, I only own 2 of them because I did give one to my best friend. But like the fact that I pulled 3 Bubble Mews is very exciting. I think they will always be my favorites. Like, regardless of what happens. Just because of like all of the circumstances around getting them and stuff, it's just cool. Gaming King, maybe don't spam. What's up? You don't have to mod the chat. It's all right, Crystal. We have mods to do that. Okay, let's go to Seb. Lou, how you doing? Good to see you. It's been a while. How have you been? How's life? It was funny to watch your email say you got a membership multiple times. Like, that's like all the emails you're getting these days. It's just new memberships. It's cool. Okay, nothing here. In zone 20, how do I reset all 6 alphas? Like, what's the best method? We were just talking about it today, Emil, and it seems like there are 2 different methods. The method I did, I think, is like the OG method. I think it might have been streamlined a little bit now. Are you just talking about resetting them, or you were talking about how do you set up the 6 spawns, Emil? Which one specifically? Is it mine? Is my Bubble Mew your favorite of your Bubble Mews? Yeah, I think it might be. Just because it's so cool. And it was the first one I got. It was the first Bubble Mew I got. I actually gave it to Razzie before I even knew I would ever get another one ever again. You are shiny. I should keep all the shinies. Why did I catch that? I should keep all the shinies I don't need out on the field because they help. Christmas, your friend is getting you a shiny Sylveon Comfy. You don't know what it is? If I don't know what it is, it's a blanket hoodie. That sounds incredible. Resetting, you have them set up. Oh yeah, so I do the bench, or if I don't want to AFK it, I quite like going to this fly point and then just running up to check. You might have to KO some Pokemon to the side if you want a clean run. And then once I see them in the center, I just fly back here. That's quite a fun one if you're not AFKing. But yeah, if you're AFKing, there are a couple of benches you can use. I could show you when I get there, if you're still around. Oh, or do as Razzie says. I miss my Eevee onesie. I wish I had a Mimikyu onesie. That's the dream. It was never good to you. I'm sure it'd be so much better now you have 6. Trust me. I hope you get some great luck. Thank goodness the Manectric isn't shiny. Unfortunately, the cat isn't shiny. Maybe we'll have a shelf of Marwal up here? No, it's fine. Didn't want one anyway. Let's go to 10. Fickle but rewarding is like the perfect way to describe it, Razzie. Is that an alpha? So cool. Tom, welcome in. It's great. I love this game. Oh, why? Shine for me. But is it fine, Carly? Quick, use reverse psychology on the game. Yeah, I don't even want any shiny alphas. Like, I think they grow. I don't even, like, care, you know? Like, I'm working on a regular collection. Did I even check the Dynamo? I always forget the Dynamo. And I'm gonna need those. Ooh, full out shiny binnacle. Let's go, Adam. Oh, maybe I did go check them because they've come out to see me. Right, 11. Yeah. We don't even know what shiny means over here. Stop. There are a couple of sections to 11, so we'll check both of them. Oh, where am I going? I want these little, like, ones to shine. Chloruses? I don't know. Right, let's check the second part. Just straight up Rudamill. I haven't got a single shiny there. Let's see if we can get a Slowpoke, a shiny alpha Slowpoke right now. No. Unfortunately not. Wishful thinking. Shiny means, ooh, sparkly thing that looks cool, right? Sparkly thing that looks slightly different to the other thing. 12? You're just lurking, Lou. Thank you so much for lurking. It's good to see you. Good night, Major. We are nearly done. It's been ages now since I've been to 12. Like, 12 was my go-to for, like, overnight resets, but now there are so many other methods that I want to try and that I'm trying. It's been a while since we went to 12. 13. Christopher, how are you doing? Do you know if there's a way to farm bottle caps? I do not. I'm assuming they're probably gifted to you randomly in the like infinite battle royale, but I don't know. I've not looked into that. Greetings from Germany, Dark Fox. How you doing? I'm doing lab resets for Hone Edge right now while I work. You got 3 Doublades so far. That's so cool. That's what I want to do. I want to use one of Razzy's macros and macro that so I can do those checks AFK. I also want to do the extra spawns in here. There's just so much, and that's what I love about this game. Like, there's just so much, and you find yourself just getting so distracted, but in the best way. Yeah, just keep doing the royale. That's what I thought, Crystal. Like, that's probably not the easiest way, but probably one of the only ways. And it's like all down to chance. Becca's Cronaut, how you doing? Hopefully I said your name correctly. Good to see you. I'm also a Chem Nation fan. Where's 15? It's like the one I've been to the most and I forget where it is. I need to post the Hone Edge macro later. You might be able to fine tune it for you. I'm so down to try. Chaz, I don't know, you might know different, but I think like the macro is just to like run forward a little bit to make sure that they all spawn in and not just the 2 that are like closest. I think we did some sciencing for that one. Griffin, how you doing? I sound like Cammy from Street Fighter. Let's go. I'm testing a video I saw where you just spawn in the 2 Hone Edge and fast travel to the beginning, then start warping. Does that like does that then like change all of them? I don't know why that sentence was so hard to come out. Right, Razzie? Very interesting. Always down to make hunts more efficient. 17. If I were Wild Zone 17, where would I be? Oh, I've probably mentally blocked it out of my head, that's why. Oh, you'll see, guys. I managed to set up the 6 spawns down here. I might have a shiny already. They may have disappeared. Okay, so I have like a regular shiny chest bin. I am leaving it, because I don't really need it. I'm leaving it for now, but we have the 6 spawns. Probably should have been a bit more discreet because now they're probably going to wake up these guys. Let's check up here. It does. They've stayed spawned in as far as I can see. I've had it going for about an hour now and you're going to check soon. Good luck. And yeah, keep us updated on that one. Like if all we have to do is like fly back to spawn them in and then keep spamming the teleporter thing, that would be incredible. Not the lions, anything but the lions. I was so mean today, Crystal. My friend Nicholas Shinies, he streams and he I don't know what he was doing. I think he was trying to do the area 20 thing where you get more spawns. And I challenged him to do that method in Area 17, which I've done, and it's a pretty straightforward method, but the most essential thing is that you KO the lions. And I challenged him to do it without KOing the lions, and as you can imagine, it was utter chaos. But boy, was it entertaining to watch. That worked for you for Beldam, but not for Honedge. You did Honedge for 5 hours, got nothing. 1 hour of Beldam, got you 2 shinies. I'll try that soon though. That'll be great if it was just horrible luck. Only thing that shined was the Doublade because it definitely spawns in, right? Because you can hear it. I mean, the macro's not the end of the world though, right? Like, what, it only takes like not even a second longer. But like, if that does work, that's pretty cool. Just check the Fed again, and I always do a reset because I want the shelfers of both the night and day spawns here. So we're gonna do a little reset. Diabolical, I know. One of my favorite things in the world is being mean to him. Like, genuinely. Ask any of my friends who also hang out there. Okay, nothing shiny down there. How's the Fennekin looking? Not shiny. Hopefully no low punny. Check down here. Not shiny. Okay, area 19. We're nearly done, guys. She's a cyber bully. I'm just a Nicholas bully, really. No one else. Nothing. That was a nice quick one. Maybe I should try and convince your fiancé he's going to say no immediately. Okay, Emil, you've probably already figured this out by now. But let me show you. So I fly to this area if I don't want to do AFK. There are many different ways you can run around, which is great. But if you're just focusing on the spawns in the middle, this is my favorite. Like, you might have to... Let me get my Pokemon. You might have to KO, like, 1 Pokemon every, like, 5 minutes. But I'll run up here, I'll check. Oh no, I think I knew that Heracross was there. I think we're good. And then I'll just go back. It worked? What happened? I feel like you are setting up the suspense to say that you got a Shalfa. And I'll do that, but then also... It's not gonna let me do it the easy way. Oh, that thing's shiny too? Oh my gosh. If you want like an AFK where you can see them, you can bench reset here, but it will only reset like the first couple. I have a macro, so it resets and then I run to the water. And then I come back and I bench reset, run to the water. I also like to do that on this bench for more of a surprise because you can't see them until you run up to them. But you can bench reset without doing a macro, but it's gonna not give you all of the spawns. I haven't actually tested it to see how many spawns you get when you have all 6, but it definitely won't be all 6. Let me show you, what did I get today? I'm going to show you a Shalfa that I got today. I'm going to show you this one because I feel like not a lot of people show this. Does this have a Mega? Does Heliolisk have a Mega? I don't know. That's not Heliolisk, that is Sleepy. You're going to do that on the drive home, let's go. We got our Shalfa Heliolisk last night, which is pretty cool. You've not seen a Riolu all game? They are, I think, a very random spawn on like the rooftops, I think. spawn them in, fast travel to the entrance, and then start TP. It doesn't. But guys, that's it. That's it for today's stream. Thank you so much for being here. I will be back on Friday, and we'll probably do the same thing. No stream tomorrow. Back Friday. Have a great rest of your day. I probably won't be around my usual places tomorrow because I will be busy at work, but I will see you all Friday. Have a great Thursday tomorrow as well. Thank you for being here. I have to say thank you. Hold on a second. It's been so long since I streamed, I forgot. I have to say thank you to you guys. We had Froma with the 4 months. We had Sarah with the 26 months. We had Sarah gifting 20 memberships. Fwog with 13 months. Sarah with the €5. Golupa with the 27 months. Scarred Angel with the 8 months. Sarah with the €2. Emil with the 20 gifted memberships. Natasha with the gifted membership. No Fear with 14 months. And then Emil with another 5 memberships. You guys, you're incredible. You deserve the best. I will speak to you all soon. Bye.
Subscribe to my videos and hit the bell. Ring. Bye for now. See you soon.